Hi people, and welcome back to the SupremoPete show. This is the first proper episode. This is the show where I talk about opinions, views, things I want to rant about, or stories about me. And in this first proper episode, because the introduction didn't really count, I guess, in this first proper episode I want to talk about my first ever job back at the grand old age of 14. Yes, I got a paper round because I wanted some money. Now, do people still do paper rounds these days? I have no idea. But back in the day, paper round was a good way to get, yourself a little bit of extra cash for, I don't know, saving up for something, I don't know. And basically it was the only way to get money, and the pay was pretty bad, and especially for what you do, I guess, it's just kind of nub. So basically, every Wednesday night I had to go out and deliver the local free paper to the local area. Eventually I moved on to doing 2 paper rounds, and I had to do the second one on a Thursday night. Same paper but different area, which was a bit further away. So basically what happens on Wednesday night, women will turn up with all the papers and boxes full of leaflets. Yes, these leaflets were kind of annoying because the more leaflets you had, the more time it took. Basically what you had to do is get every single paper and put each and every different type of leaflet into each and every paper, and then you load them up in your paper trolley. It's kind of annoying. Like, the more leaflets you had, the more time it took, as you can probably tell. And some weeks you did get like 8 leaflets, so it's kind of ridiculous, but you do get paid a little bit more. And when I mean a little bit more, I mean like a couple of pounds maximum. Kind of nub. So yeah, so I had to sit like downstairs filling up my paper trolley with all these and going to deliver them. It took about 3 hours of a Wednesday night up, which is kind of annoying when you're 14. And back in the day, I didn't really go in the computer as much. I used to go out with the local kids around the area, like play football, just mess about, play like random games, like a game called 52, which I may go into another day. It's kind of a random game. It's like hide and seek, but you count to 52 and then go and find people. Yeah, anyway, we're branching off topic here. That's not what we're talking about, the paper rounds. So, yeah, about 3 hours every Wednesday I had to go and deliver these. And eventually got to Thursdays where I also had to do it. So that's 2 nights of the week where I missed like some footy games and stuff with the local, well, they were my friends around my local area. It's kind of annoying because I missed out on like going to this fair thing once as well because of it, because they all decided to go on a Wednesday to the local fair. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, I got some money. The money was pretty pants. It's like £15, which is like $20, and that's pushing it a bit. When I did the second one, I got about double that, of course, but still, for the amount of hours I put in, it's like 6-7 hours just for that, and it was just, it's kind of grueling having to walk up. Like, the second paper round was like on this long road, and it's like sort of like it's a little bit of a mini valley. All the driveways were like uphill. It's so annoying. So it's kind of not good. I didn't like it, but it was the only way to get money. So eventually, when I get to the age of 15, almost 16, I just couldn't be bothered to do the leaflets anymore. So I just literally didn't do leaflets. I went to deliver the papers to save some time. I don't think I ever got found out about that either. Yeah, I don't think I ever got found out. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, I bet this sounds really bad, but I used to take the spare leaflets and dump them in the local woods. Yeah, so that's what I did every week, dump the leaflets in the woods. And eventually, as time got on, I did the same with the papers. I just didn't bother doing it. Yeah, it sounds really, really bad. It probably is, but I was young. I didn't really care, and I just did it. And eventually, I did get found out about that because people were complaining that they didn't get their papers. And when I was about 16, I stopped doing papers, and well, I got my second job, which I'll go into another day. But yeah, the pay was bad, the job was bad, and I just couldn't be bothered towards the end. I shouldn't have probably dumped the papers, but I was 15. What do you expect? Kids just can't be bothered. Well, at least I couldn't. Probably says it all, really. Probably says it all about me. But anyway, that's the first episode of the SupremoPete show. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There's been some random gameplay in the background. Don't worry about that. This episode's about my first ever job. So leave in the comments if you've ever had like a paper round or anything, or whatever your first ever job was. So most of you might not have even had one because I got quite a young audience here. But if you have, leave a comment. If you haven't, tell me what your first job might be, considering you probably get one around 16 or 18. For most people would have thought like just some random part-time job. Anyway, end of the episode. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with some more videos soon. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.